I finché un down, si divide un castanzo di lavoro, tengo tutto cargato.
Jason Brown with Skippable News, where you can skip to the part you want by going to the menu in the description below. If you're watching on Optimum Channel 3, you can't skip, but don't know why you'd want to skip anyway. We got such great content in all these episodes. As you can see, Jimmy T and I are not in the studio, but by the time this airs, we will be back. I want to give a special shout out to Becky and Angie, who were out bird watching down at the end of my street. Thank you for your positive comments on Skippable News, and to all of you who have given me positive comments on SierraWave.net's new changes to our website. Well, in this episode, we have Brianna Goico from the Mammoth Lakes Chamber of Commerce. We have Bishop Police Chief Derr talking about the Super Bowl. We have Donna Bird from Mule Days. We have ESIA's Gabriel. And then we have Barry Simpson, Superintendent of Schools, with Amanda Adams. Enjoy. Hi, I'm Jason Brown, and I have a returning guest who's been gone for a while, Brianna Goico from the Mammoth Lakes Chamber. Yes. And tell us what has happened in your life.
Yeah. So I'm just coming back. I've been out on maternity leave the last few, well, I came back a few months ago, part-time, trying to transition back in, but yeah, my son was born down here in Bishop.
Okay.
On
it's the main hospital now.
That's yep. You don't want to deliver
for
in
labor
Bishop,
and delivery.
You want to be down here. They can do it up there if you have to, but luckily in July we didn't have to. So July 28th, he was
that
born.
Answers how old he is.
Yep.
I was going to ask.
Yep, 6 months.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep, he was born at Northern Inyo, and it's been wonderful. Wow. July's a great time to have a baby in the Eastern Sierra, in Mammoth especially.
Yeah. What is what stage of development are we in right now?
Yeah, he's not interested in food yet. He's supposed to be. He's like, that's not
They're
really
all different.
Yeah, exactly. He's not, we tried this morning and he just kind of like gags and spits it out. So he's not ready for food yet. But yeah, he's starting to sit up and he's babbling and
that's cute.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He doesn't move yet, which I've heard is really nice.
Yeah.
That right now,
wait.
Yeah, he stays in one spot.
Once they start rolling.
Exactly. I mean, he can roll, but he's not a big fan of rolling. He likes to stand, and he likes to, I mean, he can't stand on his own.
Well, no, I know, but
I mean, but he likes to stand and he likes to sit. He's not really into rolling around.
Any teeth? Any bumps?
No, I think it's starting.
Okay.
I think it's starting, but not yet.
It's crazy because I have 2 grandkids now, and my grandson had like a full set of teeth by 1 year.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, my granddaughter's almost 8 months and no teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing.
They're all different.
Yeah. But apparently they all usually come in like the bottom 2 first, I think.
Yeah.
They gave us a diagram the other day. I need to check it.
But he was just...
But sometimes they just, yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Tell us about chamber things. What's going on there?
Yes, yeah. So lots going on with us at the chamber. We just appointed 2 new board members to fill some seats. So we have Carrie Peterson. Her business is Systems Process People.
Okay.
And
what does that do then?
Yeah.
Systems Process People.
I mean, basically, like she goes into businesses and like organizes their systems, whatever they're doing. She like organizes how they're doing operations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she has a background in that. And
she's fine-tuning it.
Yes, she's making our businesses better.
That's awesome.
Yes, really excited to have her on our board. And then Wyatt Simmons, he owns the Mammoth Lakes Laundromat in Mammoth. So I don't know if you've been in there, but
I'm sure it's a popular place.
It's beautiful for a laundromat.
Okay.
It's lovely. He completely redid everything. It's all credit card based. There's no no quarters.
Wow.
Who has quarters these days? Exactly.
I hate change.
Yeah, me too. I don't have any.
No.
So yeah, his background, I think he has like a tech background, and you can tell when you go in there, things like really work well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then obviously they do tons of linens for the short-term rentals and
so they do that
dry
as well.
cleaning for locals, and yeah, they do a lot of stuff.
But being a laundromat, do they have like washers and dryers for public to just come in and use too?
Oh yeah.
That's why they have the credit card thing.
Yep, they have the front-facing, the public thing.
It's been a stressful morning, as you could tell.
All good. Yeah. So Wyatt Simmons is the owner there. He's owned it for the last few years.
Awesome.
And so really excited
Where's
to have
that
both
at?
of them on the board. That is in the Promenade, which is on Main Street next to Black Velvet, Sierra Light Gallery.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, in that little plaza there. So yeah, we're really excited to have them on the board.
What else is happening?
Our executive director, Ken Brangle, is going to be retiring at the end of our fiscal year in true Ken fashion.
When does
he would
fiscal
never
year
leave
end?
With the fiscal year not done yet. Our fiscal year finishes June 30th.
Okay.
So June 30th is his last day with our chamber and with chamber work in general. He's been in chambers for 40 plus years, I think. He started when he was like 23. He was just out of college.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we're really excited for him and his next step into retirement in Vegas. He's already got the place set up.
Really?
It's going to be great. He loves to golf.
What a completely different life.
Yeah.
Going from
the mountains,
what we had last year with the snow, to Vegas.
Yeah. But it'll be wonderful. So
he'll be able to golf every day.
He'll be able to golf every day. Yeah. He told me he's got men's league coming up, and so he's starting his transition there.
Wow.
And really excited for him. So there'll be kind of some change in structure and leadership at the chamber.
Okay. Anything else happening? Any events coming up?
Oh,
I think we're talking about something about women.
Something about women, yes, yeah. We have our Women in Business program, which started before I joined the chamber. I used to go to Women in Business when I worked over at the West End in Mammoth.
I actually tell everybody about it when it's coming up on the news, but go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell them.
Okay, all right. All right. We have a Women in Business program coming up on Monday, February 12th.
Okay.
From 5 to 7 p.m. We are going to be talking about challenges and successes in the workplace. We have a really great panel that's kind of going to lead our discussion. We have Sandra Moberly, the Mono County Administrative Officer.
Okay.
We have Linda Salcido, Mono County Board of Supervisors. Chris Bubser, Mammoth Lakes Town Council. She's the Mayor Pro Tem, I believe. And then Elisa Mokler-Harper. She is our Mammoth Lakes Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors President-elect. So she'll be taking over in leadership in the next year or two. And she also serves as our Mammoth Lakes Restaurant Association Chair. Okay. And she owns the Warming Hut.
So you have this panel. Is there a speaker that comes in as well?
No, so it's pretty much just going to be the panel.
Now, do you have specific questions that you ask the panel, or does the audience, the women, participate?
A little bit of both. So we're going to have a panel. We have some questions to kind of guide the conversation, and then the main sort of structure on how we do Women in Business is we really want it to be collaborative and allow people to discuss and kind of talk through things. So after the panel, we'll have breakout sessions.
Oh, nice.
Kind of like breakout groups with each of the panelists.
Okay. Do they rotate or?
Nope, we're just going to have one.
Choose a panelist and that's
we're just going to have one of the speakers over, and we'll have a few different groups. We have a pretty big turnout. I had to actually change spaces where we're going to have the event because we have so many women registered.
That is awesome.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
Good problem to have. It's the first one we've had since this summer. I think we had one in August while I was out on leave. But we haven't had one like this where it was very discussion-based. This group that attends Women in Business typically really likes to collaborate and discuss and just talk through things. So
that's great.
Yeah, so it'll be good. So we have we'll do little breakouts, allow women a chance to, it also allows people a chance to connect with other women in the community.
Right.
And then we'll probably have some questions for the panelists after. And then, we really just want to provide a platform and encourage women to connect and find their, whether it's a mentor or someone that could kind of help them along with their career aspirations.
Are there any refreshments or anything like that?
Oh yeah. We'll be always food and drink. So we'll be at the eatery at Mammoth Brewing Company. So the eatery's got amazing food, brewery, great beer. So
and what was the date again?
It's going to be Monday, February 12th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the eatery.
All right, cool. What else is happening?
Well, all that information, before we move on, all that information is on our website. So we do ask people to register just so we know who to expect. We've already got quite a big group, but always happy to have more. And our events are open to the community. You don't have to be a chamber member in order to participate. Always discounts, of course, for our members. There you go, join the chamber. But if anyone is not at that place yet or is just interested in exploring some of the programming from the chamber, anyone is welcome to attend. Just head on over to our website and register.
All right, cool.
Yep, yeah.
All right, anything else?
Yeah, Yes, we have a power lunch coming up.
What's a power lunch?
A power lunch. So we do lunches, not every month, but just about several times a year. We do lunches for our members and the community, typically educational programming, something related to business. So we actually just had Placemate in, and they talked about workforce housing, which is always a fun topic.
Big issue.
Yeah. Placemate has a really great model. They're a business that works in resort communities to help provide housing to locals.
Okay.
And they tend to work with the local jurisdiction to help provide subsidies to those landlords that are renting out their place.
All right.
Because obviously in resort communities, you can do pretty well with your short-term rentals. So, you know, this program basically helps navigate the incentive program with the local jurisdiction, in our case, the town of Mammoth Lake. So we're in discussions. It's not a set thing, but we're in discussions to see what can be done to just, you know, we just want to help in the housing solution in our community.
You got to be able to have a place for people to live so that they can do the jobs that need to be done for the tourists that come into town.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we just had that power lunch. I think that was last week. And then we have one coming up in March with Mammoth Hospital. We'll be getting an update on altitude wellness.
Okay.
I might be butchering that title.
That's
but,
okay.
But we'll have somebody from a doctor from the hospital coming in just to talk about health and living at altitude and how to navigate all that. So we're going to have a little ski hour before. So yes, so if you don't want to come for
you got snow now.
we're getting it, right? We have it now, more coming.
And a lot more coming.
Yes, yeah, hopefully. So we'll be meeting up at Chair 3 at 10:30, 10:45, skiing for a little bit, and then we have our lunch up at Parallax. Parallax is beautiful and awesome and great views, great food. So we'll be up at Parallax noon to 1, and that's going to be on Tuesday, March 19th.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that it?
I think that's it for now. I've got things in the works.
I know, things that we can't talk about, but we'll talk about them next time you're here.
Yes, we'll have more next time.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on having your son. That is a good reason to be gone.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm Jason Brown. This is Brianna Goico, and we're talking Mammoth Lakes Chamber.
Chief Derr here, just giving you a quick update for the Super Bowl coming up. I don't know about you, but I'm a huge football fan. It's a great time to get together and splurge a little bit on food and even some drink, but just please be safe, be mindful. We don't need any tragedies coming about on a celebratory time or on a non-celebratory time when your team loses. But just be mindful, have a designated driver, don't drink and drive. CHP, the sheriff's office, and us will all be out in force just to keep the public safe, both from DUIs and people who have a little bit too much to drink. So again, enjoy the Super Bowl and be safe.
Let's see, who else can I announce? It's all full of surprises today. We have a Grand Marshal.
We do?
Yep. Congressman Kevin Kiley.
Ooh! Congressman Kevin Kiley is a really nice, gentle person.
Yes.
He just got married.
I know, that's what I heard. So yeah, we're honored to have him as our Grand Marshal.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you, Kevin.
And he has...
Mr. Kiley, Congressman
Kiley. So he has made himself available not only to be in the parade Saturday, but he will be part of the grand entry on the first show on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, nice.
And he will be in town and participate in the Veterans Salute on Sunday.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I'm very grateful for that. And
I owe Congressman Kiley a call, and I'll see if we can get him in to talk about that in advance.
That would be fantastic.
Because I know he's got to be honored.
Well, we are honored.
He's a humbled man, from my opinion. I've met him numerous times. He's been in the station. Just gentle spirit.
Nice. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
And I'm not trying to get political or anything peaceable. I'm talking about him as a person.
Right. And we will also have Senator Maria Alvarado Gil.
Okay.
And she was here last year.
Is she ninth? She's Senate, right?
California State Senate, yes.
9th District.
Yes.
Yeah, we just did a post on her about Dave McCoy.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. Gotta go to the website. Sorry to interrupt, but the name just clicked in my head. It was yesterday.
Yeah, she approached us last year. And
which would be to the time warp.
Time warp. So she approached us last year and asked if she could be a part of the event. And of course, we were thrilled to have her here.
Yeah.
And
so she's coming back.
She's coming back.
That's great.
it was kind of funny. Last year, we almost lost her in the parade detour
Oh, okay.
because we
I thought we're talking like live. I'm like, I didn't hear about this.
no. So we had told her staff, you know, you have to get here early.
So you almost physically lost her.
Yeah, she got stuck in the parade detour.
Oh my goodness.
Somewhere on the east side of town, and our parade chairman Trina Orrell had to go run down the vehicle and find her and get her in the 20 mule team.
Oh, so she came in with the 20. Oh, how did she get her to the?
I don't know. She magically transported her to the 20 mule team.
That's because Mule Days is magical.
It is. It is. So they called us this year and asked if they could return, and we said yes. Of course, we'd be honored. And
Awesome.
so she will be here for the parade Saturday and the grand entry, and she is planning some type of. It's my understanding she's planning some type of event right prior to the Veterans Salute on Sunday,
Okay.
and she sits on the Veterans Committee
Oh, okay.
as well as several agricultural committees. So she's kind of like right up our alley.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's been very helpful. I know in like with the fair and stuff like that. She's
Yeah.
gotten a lot of help for them.
Oh, talking about the fair, can I switch subjects here?
Sure, go.
You know, we live stream Mule Days every year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as of yesterday, we have 2 gigs up fiber. So let me explain what that means.
Please do.
10 megabytes way down here, 2 gigabytes. We will have no buffer issues. We will have the best live stream you can
nice.
ever imagine. And I think this is the first one we get to test it out at. So
Awesome.
so excited about the changes coming there. So
Well, we are too. We are too. We get a lot of comments about the live stream, and when people call the office with questions about, you know, well, what do you do at Mule Days?
Right.
What are your shows like? We can say, go to the website, watch the live stream, and people call back and like, well, that looks like fun. I want to come.
yeah, well, wait till this year because we have a team. We've got Byron Walter, who is going to be on the ground like
Really?
Jaime was that year.
Right, right.
And I told him, don't worry, we won't let you get hit like the bull like Jaime did. And he's like, wait, what? And I said, no, just kidding. But they did have to jump the fence. He kind of let you. I'm like, no, we'll keep you safe.
Yeah, sure we will.
And then we've got Jimmy, we've got myself, we got E, who used to work for us, Ethan Jacobson, comes back to work for us on Thursday. We're really excited. He had to leave pandemic just to make sure he was protected for his health, and it just took a long time for us to reconnect.
Right.
Oh my goodness, we got Cody Trulson. We've got a huge
Nice.
team ready to cover. And what people don't know is we are trenching the fairgrounds, hopefully as we speak, to put conduit to every single spot. So there'll be speaker wire, there'll be Cat 6, there'll be no reason why we can't have a connection anywhere in that arena.
Wow, that'll be fun.
Not to shift subjects, but it is Mule Days related.
It is because we use.
But anyway, we'll have the coverage that,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be a stream you've never seen before.
Well, and the live stream also has helped us, like when we're applying for grants.
Oh, cool.
And so we totally use your name and the coverage, and and when a good example. So this year we became officially the 501c3
That's
public
right.
benefit charity, which is huge.
Yes, because people can donate and write it off.
Yes, yes. And we were being turned down for grants because we were the wrong kind of organization.
Right.
And so it took 2 years to become a 501c3. And part of that process, that 2-year process, back and forth, snail mail and faxing with the IRS, was they kept saying, we believe that Mule Days doesn't qualify because you're this itty-bitty little small town event. And
So you were able to...
And we went, no, we're
quite.
not. No, we're not an
Yeah.
itty-bitty little small town event.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're a small town, but we reach audiences worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, prove it.
Mm.
So not the final packet that I sent them was I copied the entry form for every single contestant the last 2 years and proved that we have contestants that come from, at that point, 16 different states.
Wow.
Canada.
Nice.
I copied ticket sales from people who were coming from Australia and Japan, and I gave them the link to the live stream, and so they could see where it was being watched. And it came back. They went, okay.
Make the check payable to Jason.
Yeah, exactly. So
just kidding. That's awesome.
So yeah, you know,
that is so cool.
The live stream has helped us, and you know, when we talk about grants and stuff, it's like, well, how are you going to help? One of the things that we always talk about when we do grants is promoting Bishop, promoting Inyo County, because Inyo County does give us a grant every year. We are a line item, and so our responsibility is to help promote Inyo County tourism, which we are obviously a big thing of.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, I think it's the biggest thing that Inyo County has.
So when we talk about, you know, like I said, putting it out, and we can say, look, come to Inyo County, be a part of Mule Days, and you know, here again, you know, going back to the live stream, look what Bishop and Inyo County looks like. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Yeah, I love it. Anything else to share?
No, other than the fact that, like I said, I'll probably be busting in the door.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, she won't even tell me, but so if she did come this afternoon too, it'll be right here.
Yeah.
If it didn't happen and the ink is still drying, maybe next time.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're very excited that this gentleman who's going to come and be our concert performer has performed at NFR, and he's really making a name for himself. So
awesome.
We are very excited.
Can't wait to hear.
Amy Cutright, our entertainment chairman, works very, very hard to get these names.
Yes, she does.
So thank you, Amy.
Yes, thank you, Amy. And thank you guys for watching. I'm with Donna Bird, as Jimmy would say. And I'm Jason, and we look forward to Mule Days and more in just a couple weeks.
Hello, I'm Jeff Gabriel with the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association, and we have exciting events happening with the Bishop Area Climbing Rangers. And we're going to be able to have that going on every Sunday up until the end of March, that they will be doing climber coffees at the Pit Campground. You can go out there and get free coffee that's provided by Black Sheep Coffee Roasting, and you can be able to meet the Bishop Climbing Rangers and talk about the climbing issues that are going on in and around the Bishop area. If you want more information about the Climbers Coffee, go to sierraforever.org, click on Events and Event Calendars. Again, I'm Jeff Gabriel with the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association. Educate, inspire, explore.
Hello, this is Barry Simpson, Inyo County Superintendent of Schools, and this is Eye on Inyo Education, and I'm joined here today with our Outdoor Education Director, Amanda Adams. And so, Amanda, thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Amanda, why don't you tell us a little bit about your position at the county office and what you do?
Yeah, so I spend a lot of time working with schools to get the best kind of educational programming for the outdoors that they that works well with them. I run like 5 or 6 different programs already. I run a program for 3rd graders, 5th graders, and then you have a 2nd, 4th, 6th, 7th, and 8th program. I'm also working on a garden program that works with kindergartners and 1st graders. So right now we're serving a lot of students, kindergarten all the way through 8th grade, and then we get to serve our high schoolers by providing like leadership and outdoor experiences. They get to be counselors at science camp and summer camp. So my job is coordinating a lot of volunteers who help with the programs. All of them are run by folks in the county who really love outdoor ed and want to teach as part of their days. They go out and they work with a classroom for the whole year. They get to meet students and get to know them. And so I spend a lot of time working on curriculum and organizing volunteers. I publicize a lot of events. Yeah, so I spend a lot of my days working with a lot of members of the community, and I love getting to know
You know,
them.
that's one of the great things I think about the area that we live in. We get a lot of young folks like yourself that are interested in being in this community, who are science minded. So I've noticed you started to build a real cadre of volunteers. So
it's awesome.
That's really cool.
When I started, I was just overwhelmed with how many programs there were and how many volunteers I needed. And there's been so many people that have come out and they're so excited. We've started having meetings where they can meet each other, and we're really building a community of outdoor educators, and it's really awesome.
That's cool. So I know you're going into the school districts up and down the county doing things, but I also know you're doing a lot of after school and evening activities, and I know you have some things coming up, the family science nights. So why don't you talk to us about that?
Yeah, so this month we have 4 family science nights that'll be happening up and down the county for families to come to with their students and explore. There's 12 interactive stations where they can learn about really specific science phenomena of our area. So there's a booth on Mono Lake, there's info about sagebrush and pupfish and decomposing leaves in streams. And so it's a really cool opportunity to come with your whole family and learn about all of these, we call it like extreme weather in the Sierra. So these extreme environments like Mono Lake, and you can test the pH of Mono Lake. And so those are happening all over the county, starting in Big Pine on February 13th. We'll be in Bishop on the 22nd at the elementary school, in Lone Pine on the 28th, and in Owens Valley on the 29th.
All right. So you also run the science camp for our 5th graders each year. And so they go up to the Sierra Adventure Center. And for a lot of folks in Inyo County, they'll remember that as the Bernasconi Education Center. And so what are some of the activities that the kids enjoy when they're up there?
The big favorite is going to Crater Mountain and exploring the lava tubes. So we study geology by going to an actual volcanic event and like a non-active volcanic event, and exploring kind of what lava did to that environment. And so seeing all of the rocks on the outside of the mountain and learning how we can tell that those came from a volcano. They love going inside the lava tubes. Another big moment that kids really remember is summiting Camp Mountain. They learn about geology on Camp Mountain. The mountains are a great place to learn geology. We also we get to wade into creeks and ponds at Bernasconi and catch critters and learn about their adaptations. The kids really just love, they're in small groups and they get to really explore nature with this one instructor that just kind of gets to take them on adventures that they're really excited about, and teach them that, you know, science and adventure are kind of the same thing sometimes.
That's great. And I know a few years ago, we decided to expand and do a summer camp.
Yeah.
And so now you're also doing that. So tell us a little bit about that. And I know that people can already start signing up. So.
Yeah. Summer camp, when I got this position, it was one of the things I was most excited about. Having a summer camp that's totally free to everyone in the county just seems like such a great use of my, you know, my job, and these kids just love summer camp. They get to bond with the kids that they're about to go into middle school with. So it's open to Inyo County 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, kids that are going into those grades. So current 5th, 6th, and 7th graders. Yeah, and so we have one boys week and one girls week. They get to bond with their classmates and then also kids from all over the county that they don't know. I remember last year there were kids that were like frantically getting phone numbers. They were like, my new best friend lives in Lone Pine, I live in Bishop. And yeah, so this year it'll be starting on the 17th is the boys week, so the 17th through the 21st, and girls week will be the following week, the 24th to the 28th. And that sign up is live on our website at inyocoe.org/outdoor education programs.
Yeah, so they can go on the website and find everything out. Well, you know, it's so easy to see your enthusiasm and passion for the work you do, and we just appreciate all of your hard work, and we know that it's making a difference with these students. So thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All righty.
That man is trying to kill you. I've seen who you guys become. If you want to live, you have to trust me.
Madam Web in IMAX, February 14th.
I knew right then how much I'd love to be a part of the next one.